Hey everybody, my name is Quintari Shakir. Tonight's going to be my first night giving a Facebook Live reading. I'm going to be using Oracle cards, Tarot, and my spirit board, and we're going to investigate into what's going on in Cardi B's relationship, and we're also going to try to figure out if she's pregnant or not. With that said, please go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com to purchase a private psychic reading with me. My readings start anywhere from 10 minutes all the way up until an hour, and I would love to read for you all. So again, go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com, purchase a private psychic reading. You can use the code The Secret Services to get 15% off of a psychic reading. I would love to read for all of my new viewers out there on YouTube. So the first thing that we're going to do for Cardi is we're going to give her an oracle reading to figure out what's the spiritual vibration around her. What is the energy that's around her, and what are the spirits trying to call her to do? So I'm going to shuffle my oracle cards 7 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. The cards want to speak about Cardi. Okay. First, Cardi is in a stage of contemplation, and she's contemplating what her music is going to sound like, what her image is going to be like. She has the foundation for what the music should sound like. She has a foundation for what she should look like, but she hasn't quite implemented that yet. I'm hearing that she's in this planning and processing phase where the people that are around her are, giving her the lyrics. They're telling her, these are the songs that we think you should do. Here are some opportunities to keep the momentum going while you're, while this boat, while Bodak Yellow is, pretty much not relevant right now. But here's some other strategies behind how you can get relevant. So she's being well taken care of in terms of how her team of people that's around her is trying to make sure that her career is good. But I'm saying that she's in this resting phase right now. She's resting in terms of trying to process all of the successes she's had and then planning to replicate it again for another year. The cards are speaking again. They're speaking about her creative work. Right now, she's creating music. She's writing music. She's writing down lyrics to the best of her ability. She's stealing like an artist. She's in a phase of catching phrases, catching other people's phrases and putting them into her lyrics. So we can expect really good music to come from her probably around the summer, about another 3 months. That's what I'm hearing. Cardi's challenge or obstacle is dealing with her relationship. She's a little bit more lethargic than what she should be. Now, she is working. Definitely, she is working. But she is not as focused on her music because of her relationship with Offset. And that's largely what I'm saying. I'm saying she's not moving as quickly in terms of commitment. She's not moving as quickly as he would like for her to. He wants her to settle down and be with him. And for her, she has this team of people that's saying, your career is big. We want to capitalize on the success while it's here. This window of opportunity may not stay open for you. And she's torn between the career and this love of her life that's, I can't really say if it's good or not, but she feels deeply about him. That's for sure. Cardi is going to be in a place of spiritual alignment. So in the next 3 months, she's going to release music, and that's going to be the start of tremendous success for her. And when I speak about tremendous success, I see her booking more deals. I see much more exposure with different companies asking her to help brand them on social media. And I also see fashion opportunities from urban clothing lines coming for her as well. So I see that coming into alignment for her with music and fashion. Finally, the cards are speaking about Offset, and they're speaking about there's a playfulness to the relationship where she may not be taking it as seriously as he is, which is which is funny to me, because what my ears are telling me about this particular relationship between them is that Cardi seems to think that this guy is good for her, but others will come. She's felt deeply about men before. This man she feels deeply about, but his success is different. The way that he loves her is different, but she doesn't process this as an end-all, be-all relationship for her. So I see her being rational about the relationship, playful about it as well, and because of her because she's playful, he's able to do things that most people would consider to be inappropriate in relationships, but for her, she just shrugs it off. Her heart is invested into it, her mind's invested into it, but she has an air of rationale that's keeping her more grounded, and it's keeping her from being what we would call sprung in her relationship. All right, so do we have any questions from the audience so far about Cardi?
Only one was from Emoja, asking if they would last. So I have a question. Since no one else. Again, everybody, we are doing
What's the question?
A celebrity reading on Cardi B. So please ask only Cardi B related questions. What is her 2018 looking like? The rest of her 2018 looking like?
Okay, first we're going to investigate into Cardi's relationship. Yeah, I do. First we're going to investigate into Cardi's relationship with Offset. Particularly, how does he feel about her? How does she feel about him? And then we'll see what's coming for Cardi in terms of her 2018. So let's ask the cards to speak. The cards for Cardi. So Cardi... so for Cardi, what I see right now is that she's in a... Cardi's in a stage of this relationship. This relationship is taking up a lot of her time, energy, and attention. And I see her daydreaming about it. If this relationship is definitely influencing the direction of her music, and that's causing issues for her because she's not exactly like the spirits that are walking with her aren't ready for her to tap into romance yet and tap into the romantic elements of her talent and bringing that to the public because her audience isn't ready for that just yet. So the thing that Cardi is struggling with is trying to respond to the voice of her audience, which is newly formed. And she can't exactly hear what it is that they want from her. All she hears is, "We want to see you. We want success," but she doesn't know how she needs to present herself to her audience. She also doesn't need to know what career goals she should be setting for herself in order to keep appealing to her audience of fans. But I see this relationship is largely on her mind, and whether you guys like it or not, the ancestors have it for them to be together. They are supposed to be together for right now, but there is an imbalance in the relationship. Beneath them, I see imbalance. I see imbalance keeping, and it's largely Cardi. Cardi, for Offset, he's thinking more long term in the relationship. He is thinking to himself, "Hey, I could make this woman my wife." For Cardi, she's thinking, "I could be his wife." I see them both being bonded by music, working with the hands, writing, songwriting, but Cardi may be falling short of meeting his expectations in terms of being ready. Her heart has moved much more quickly than her mind has, which is why she's still maintaining this level of rationale that this could be it. I'm not going to say that it's not it, but I'm going to deal with it one day at a time. And Offset saying, this is who I want to be with. I love this woman. I love what she has going on. I love that she's so laid back, and maybe she isn't up to speed in terms of her emotional intelligence, but I don't mind. The cards are still speaking. Change, death, and end. So what's helping to support this relationship is constant change. Is that the dynamics of the relationship are constantly changing. So as Cardi exposes herself to different cultures of people and different people that are in positions of power, it's making her it's making her become more business minded. And in becoming more business minded, she's thinking more seriously about her maturation into womanhood. And she's asking herself, well, what kind of woman is it that I want to be? I know that the definition of a pure woman that I was taught when I was growing up is not something that a lot of women can achieve, no matter what socioeconomic background they come from. But I have the ability to define what womanhood is for myself, and if being a wife means that I get to have my career and have my relationship while my boyfriend goes and looks out elsewhere, then that's what it means for me to be a woman. There's strength in that. And I see him supporting her changing and her supporting him changing. They don't really have boundaries and restrictions in their relationship. They seem to be pretty open. In addition to that, I see pregnancy. I see pregnancy coming for Cardi. Above Cardi is pregnancy. So there's definitely the air and aroma of pregnancy around her. The stench of it is on her. She is pregnant. She is pregnant right now, and if she's not pregnant any longer, there was a pregnancy around her. And what that means is, again, if she's no longer pregnant, there was a she has been sexually active with him, and there was a point in time where she conceived. The cards are still speaking. Okay, so the cards are now speaking about her. So another thing that she's not supporting, or that's not supporting her right now, is not thinking about this music, not thinking about the music and the song lyrics, and how these song lyrics need to move the masses. So the masses need, and if she ever watches this video, the masses want two things. The spirits want you to bring gangsta music to the industry. They also want you to bring a very pop sound 90s music. They want you to be a blend between the MC Light, Queen Latifah era and the gangsta rap, the gangsta rap of New York. So they want both. They that's what the spirits want you to do. They want you to blend both and be able to move back and forth between these two different areas. They want you to be a hybrid between a certain hip-hop sound that can appeal to pop artists and a gangster sound that can still appeal to a black audience. As far as mixing any of her Latin American heritage into the music, I'm not hearing that. But the cards, now here's what the cards think. So the cards think that she shouldn't be pregnant. The cards think that she shouldn't be pregnant because they're saying that the relationship, while it's good, she may not want to be attached to this man for the long term, because there are things that are going to come with having a child by Offset that she's not going to like, such as other women that are also attached to him by way of having a child as well, because that's what I see coming for him are children, not just by way of Cardi. And I see that some of these women may not have been carrying. There's one woman in particular that was not able to carry her child long term. She was not able to carry the child long term. This woman could be Cardi, or it could be a woman on the side, but I do know that there was pregnancy in Cardi's energy, and the spirits don't want to reveal to me too much if it's a new woman or if it's Cardi. But what they think is that she should not be pregnant. Oh, sorry, the cards are thinking. The cards also think that she needs to surround herself with other male. She needs to surround herself with other male energies, because Offset, while he is a good positive influence on her, and his masculinity does bring edge and lyrical creativity to her music. It's best that she continues to work with other men, because they're going to help to train her. They're going to help to train her mind to be prepared to become, I want to say a battle rapper. And she's not going to be freestyling, but they want her lyrics to have more, her lyrics need to be a lot more combative. Okay, so we're about to nearing the end of this particular reading, New Beginnings. So the cards think that she should not start over. Cardi is thinking about starting over, scrapping her music that she has right now, scrapping the sound that she has right now, and then just starting over. And perhaps that may be from the influence of music executives that are higher up than her. And I see that I'm hearing very clearly that Offset supports her. Offset is a huge influence in shaping the direction of her music, but perhaps it's other people other people that are behind the machine that is Cardi, telling her that she should consider a different direction. Because the thing is that these industry executives find her to be a wild card. They're like, her success was unexpected, and we don't know how to market her because her audience is unpredictable in terms of their interests. We don't know what type of audience we're capturing because her fan base comes from so many different industries of music. Cardi, right now, they think that Cardi can't see the forest for the trees. The relationship is clouding her judgment in terms of how she should progress for her career. She's pretty much just following. Cardi is pretty much just right now, she's just chilling. And she's just allowing for other people around her, powerful male forces, to give her the ideas and she implements it. She's an oracle. She's putting the music out there. They tell her what to do. She does it. And here's the thing, Cardi is a filter. If she doesn't like it, she's not going to do it. But past that, I don't see her giving heavy criticisms to them. The Cars started speaking about that. What do the Cars think? Finally, the Cars think that Cardi all the way around. If Cardi listens to this reading, please do. All the way around, you're balanced. And I see that you are giving in equal amounts to all things. You give an equal amount of energy and attention to your relationship as much as you do to your music. But very naturally, you allow for the relationship to consume you, and thoughts about where the direction of the relationship is headed. And she doesn't worry about where Offset is going. What she worries about for herself is, if I get the success that I want, and I happen to meet a guy that gives me good sex, a guy that has swagger, a guy that can provide, he still takes care of his family, and in addition to that, he can help me to boost my lyrical content, and all I have to do in exchange for that is to be a good woman. She's like, she knows that's her formula for attracting a man, and she's asking herself, hey, is there better that I can get? Is there better that's out there for me? I don't know, but for right now, I'm going to invest my time into this because I like it. All right, that's been my reading for Cardi B. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com, purchase a private psychic reading from me, and hopefully we'll see if Cardi B will pop out a baby or not. If not, we know why she hasn't popped out a baby, and if she has, then you heard it here. You didn't hear it here first, but you heard it here. All right, thank you all for your time. See you later. Bye.
I just wanna fly away. First class out of space.